this bitch. What's going on today? Took half the morning off, half the day off at work, so just now getting into work here in a little bit. Go grab me a little lunch or something to take in with me. Decide to turn the motherfucking camera on to see what's cracking. See where y'all minds are at today. Javier Gabos gonna be in town tomorrow. Shout out to RPM Javier Gabos. Cuzzo gonna be in town tomorrow. Man, we might bless y'all with a YouTube video. There's a gun show in Cedar Rapids tomorrow. This whole weekend. So I'm gonna try not to buy a new gun. But man, we might do a little live stream from the gun show or something. Maybe, I don't know. But we might hit y'all with an open carry demo tomorrow, live stream with Cuz. Might as well do it, even if it's just for a little bit. But yeah, this weekend gonna be nice. I'm busy as fuck all weekend. Got a lot of shit to do. Gonna hit the gun range with my 20-year-old son tomorrow, and all that. So yeah, we might have to do some video from the gun range too. Since apparently, if I don't do a video from the gun range and then make my entire YouTube channel about firearms training, then I'm not even who I say I am. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't gotta show y'all everything, bro. Especially when there's other YouTube channels out there doing that shit. I said early on in this YouTube shit, there's plenty of people out there reviewing firearms and all this other shit. I would like to do maybe a little bit of that as I buy guns, but some people make that their entire YouTube gun influence, firearm industry influence, is that they review firearms. They don't talk too much political shit or none of that shit. And I think the most important part about the politics behind these gun laws and shit that they're trying to pass right now, that shit is way more important than talking directly to whoever owns the firearm, because you need to be talking to the people that hate the fucking firearms. And when you address that political shit, you are talking to everybody. When you're doing a gun review, you talking to whoever like that firearm. Whoever thinking about buying that firearm, you're not talking to nobody else. As soon as somebody don't like Springfield and your entire fucking YouTube channel is reviewing guns, and then you talk about a Springfield, they don't give a fuck. I'm talking about that political shit behind that, and I'm talking to everybody who bought a motherfucking gun in this country. If you bought a firearm, then I'm talking to you. I don't care what manufacturer made your firearm, doesn't matter. I'm talking to you about something very serious, especially when you're talking about the consequences and repercussions of all this political shit. They're trying to ram down our fucking throats when it is your life, your duty, your natural right and responsibility to protect yourself with whatever the fuck you put your hands on. Short of a victim, you ain't did nothing wrong to me. You create a victim out of somebody, I hope you die for that. That's the balance. I will support all of your fucking freedoms, and if you start abusing people, then I hope you get what you deserve. And that goes for everybody. Any of my fucking subs, if you a bully or you end up bullying somebody, thanks for the sub, but I hope you die for being a bully. I don't give a fuck who you are, bruh. No political position or nothing can shield you from what's supposed to happen to you if you are a victimizer, man. If you initiate the force of violence when don't nobody even want that smoke with you, and you're forcing that, man, something should happen to you for that. You know? And I think all of that is way more critical than doing a YouTube channel with this tunneling and funneling of your target audience, because you're only talking to people who have already agreed to buy the firearm. I'm talking to every fucking body. Nobody's excluded from the conversation. How you feel about these guns? Yay or nay? Speak your piece. Do you understand what you're really saying when you say that? I don't think you understand. You bought a gun, but you gonna lay down when the ATF say so? I don't think you understood the assignment, motherfucker. You bought a gun and you ain't understand. Goofy. Huh. You don't want guns and you don't think that I should have one either? Do you know what you are saying? Do you know what that means? That's why I come into the game, bro. I'm not gonna be the gun reviewing always at the fucking range guy looking for sponsorship from the NRA. Fuck all that. Give a fuck about no NRA. Dude tried to fucking pass off a some NRA fucking hat or something to me. I'm like, man, Why? Because you seen the shirt? Speaking of the shirt, check game. This is me right here. Air 556. Invalid request, motherfucker. Gun law compliance not found. Are y'all out y'all mind? Y'all don't get to tell me what to do about the gun. Government should be the last motherfuckers telling anybody what to do about the gun. As soon as they start doing that, you know that they are, even when they say that it's for your safety or the kids' safety, because there's always going to be government's excuse to do the bullshit to you, is that they're trying to protect you. So if my protection calls for me giving up rights, because that's what you do, you give them up. They don't fucking take shit. They can take fire. They better take cover, but they can't take shit from me. That's how it's supposed to go. And for everything that's supposed to mean between us and this government civilian relationship, is that if they start even looking like a tyrannical government, we're supposed to check them off the fact that they shouldn't even look like that, because we can't allow them to even look like that and then play it cool like they look like that. Yeah, but everything's okay. No, it's not okay. Fuck them. They better not even look. A motherfucker better not even look like he trying to diddle my kids. You can't even look like it. I don't even care if I'm wrong. If you look like it, you look too much like danger for me to cut you any slack, bro. It's too critical, and I'm not gonna play with you about it. Do y'all understand? Y'all don't think y'all motherfuckers don't be understanding. Motherfuckers don't understand. What man can even deny what it is that I'm saying? This is what I don't understand. That's why when I think of the idea of revolution, I go, this should be easy. Ain't gonna be no fight. We're gonna all stand together and tell them to fuck off, right? And when it don't happen and people don't see what the fuck I'm saying, or motherfucker act like I'm doing too much or anything at all, my mind be blown. I go, damn, this is gonna be harder than I thought. I thought we could stop them off our presence, because it will be all of us. Like right now, too, today, ain't nobody did nothing. No one's done anything. Engineer X is in this bitch, Rick James. Yeah, I don't need the government to protect me. And even if they can protect me, and even if it looks like that's what it's gonna take to protect me, it'll only be them protecting me against some bullshit that they started. What fight do I deserve from fucking North Korea about nothing? Huh? What? What is it? What is it? This is the shit that a politician not gonna talk to me about. I don't give a fuck about what's on the table and the agenda, what campaign you running on. I'm talking about fucking North Korea, Russia, China, all the potential threat, and I want you to point out where it was that I got involved and I become guilty, liable for any consequences or repercussions about that foreign policy shit. It's got nothing to do with me. You see how far removed I am from that shit? So much so that I need clearance to even get a fucking high-level politician to give me the whole fucking scoop on how we even got here. They won't tell me. They won't tell their own peoples. You work right next to the motherfucker that got clearance, and if you don't got it, you don't know what he know. They have to do these things in layers of secrecy and jump the hurdle with the fucking high education that you need to fucking have to even be a fucking judge once you go through all the fucking lawyer bullshit. Like, they hide truth and justice way up here when it ain't even that fucking complicated. No victim, no crime. Watch how simple this shit get. If you initiate the force of violence, you deserve whatever it takes for them to make you stop whatever it is that you're doing. To the tune of whatever it is you're trying to do to them, you deserve it all, and somebody should just give it to you. Don't matter who you are. None of that matters. You see how simple this shit get? What law society do I need for them to tell me a goddamn thing about anything? You better have a fucking more high ground over me if you think you're going to tell me what to do. Now, what is it that they got on their hands? Where does the blood on their hands come from? Huh? The blood diamonds, the fucking mining of all the fucking resources of all the indigenous people all over the fucking globe. This is y'all doing this. It can't be y'all to tell me that my fucking barrel on my AR is too short. You have no far. I mean, you have no way to even measure how far it is that I don't give a fuck about what they got going on. That the audacity of them to even go on pretending that a nigga like me who can call them out, just put your fucking hands up and fight. Like, what's with all that, like, the anticipation that we're all going to fall for this is just ridiculous. And all they need to do is lose the truth in obscurity. So that if anybody crosses the line with checking them, that person's going to look strange to the average person, because you're going to be like, but he's the judge. Why'd you open fire on him? Why'd you do it? Because he's a judge. You answered your own fucking question. You give a fuck about a judge? I don't give a fuck what it is that you think that you're doing that's good. You have stepped into, dude. The good that they do is ruined by all of the bad shit that they do, which means that if we cannot deal in society without a judge, which I think we need judges, there's always going to be things that go on that we need a third party to intervene to be sure that whatever happens moving forward is fair, and a punishment for whoever deserves the punishment, and then also the restitution owed to a potential victim. Somebody has to fucking figure that out. I get that. When I say fuck all these cop judges and lawyers, y'all act like I'm saying throw it all out and then give us no place to go. Sensible systems to deliver that for ourselves. We don't need them doing it under their umbrella of fucking government bullshit to the tune of their song and dance when they've already proven themselves to have blood on their hands about the fucking diamonds, the fucking bullshit fiat money, the military industrial complex and all the bullshit that come along with that. Fucking Operation Northwoods, they tried to convince JFK to allow them to kill American citizens so that we can falsely blame it on Cuba so we can go fuck them up because we needed a moral reason. And they think that if they lie to you and make you think that this is a moral reason for us to get involved with the Contra shit and all that shit that was going on, you will actually praise, respect, honor, and totally expect violence to fight for what you think is actually right. And then all of a sudden, all of the fucking violence sounds fair and good to you because it's for the greater good, for whatever lying ass reason that they gave you. Y'all are out of your fucking minds, and if y'all stand by, gun owner or not, and allow them to make motherfucker like me, who is only repeating the history that they taught me in these fucking schools, because they tell you to fucking blow the whistle and fucking raise the red flags about how dangerous they are, and then raise a black flag when you know it's time to go to war. They asked about it. They gave you enough motherfucking one-hitters and deal breakers in the schools that they forced you into. They already told you the truth, and when you cannot supersede that, when they already gave you the truth, they go, then let it be what it's gonna be. You guys are stupid, weak, scared, confused, dumb, all that. That's what they call you when they move forward with doing what it is that they're doing, when they have no moral right at all to be doing what the fuck it is that they're doing. They shouldn't be able to say anything to me. I'm the better moral person. My morality, my level of morality compared to the morality propelling everything they do in the government system, hands down I win. I am less threatening than any cop, judge, or lawyer that you could ever fucking find. They all fucking use or have the propensity to use who it is that they are to hide behind that shit so they can do all the bad shit that they would arrest, prosecute, and jail you for. Fuck them. How is any of this okay with anybody? Even if you support the police, you should be like, we need them to do all of the good shit and none of the bad shit. You're right, Trey. So I support the cops as long as they stop doing this other stuff, and we should kind of force them to not do the bad stuff, because the bad stuff is so fucking bad that we should all care enough to tell them to stop today. I don't know what the fuck y'all waiting for. I don't know why you act like you ain't got the power. And when I say you ain't got the power, you go, yes, we do. It's a free country. But then when I explain these fucking things to you, you go, hey, man, what do you want me to do, man? I mean, I'm going to vote for this candidate. Have you heard about this candidate? And then you start talking that begging shit. Admitted that you don't got the power, that you got to leave it up to chance, you got to roll the dice in a fucking game that as soon as you fucking lose, how free do you look when the candidate that you hated to get in office actually want to start making you do at the barrel of a government gun all the shit you wanted them not to fucking tell you to do when you was trying to vote to keep them out that motherfucker. Now they there forcing you into what? Calling it free when the fucking candidate that you don't like is forcing you to do all that shit. All that shit you didn't want them to do, man. All that shit, bro. Then you on the sideline begging, protesting, crying, and bitching and complaining and shit. Waiting for the next election cycle. Like a bitch. Shut y'all bitch ass up. ATF, shut y'all bitch ass up. NRA, shut y'all bitch ass up. Y'all fucking helped them. Y'all helped them secure a whole bunch of shit. Flying it under this fucking false identity of being constant. Man, y'all fucked that up. Y'all fucked all of that shit up, bro. I don't care what the fucking plan was. The plan was fucking foiled a long time ago. It was all fucked up. And nobody jumped in to stop them. It was a fucking runaway fucking freight train of bullshit 200 years ago. Ain't nobody do shit. All you bitches want to be fucking free, and y'all don't realize that the difference between freedom and what my ancestors went through in this fucking country was a fucking banger. That's what the difference was. Niggas ain't had no guns. When niggas got free, what they do? They start patrolling, looking around, going, man, these niggas gonna come back for this get back. And when they were still trying to fucking persecute and fucking hang us and do all this other shit, all after the motherfucking fact of slavery, shit got almost worse. Then they said, hey, okay, you can be thrown back into slavery. if you forfeit your freedom by breaking a fucking law. They never fucking got rid of fucking slavery. They just gave it different terms and conditions. And you motherfuckers called this country free. I wish y'all would shut the fuck up talking to me. Talk about a free country. Man, kiss my dick. Y'all dumb. Who said it's a free country? Slap yourself. I'm tired of being fucking nice about it. Ain't gonna be nice about it no more, man. Because what we dealing with as consequences to not understanding this simple shit, I think is simple. The consequences are way too detrimental for me to be nice about watching y'all let it burn, bro. I don't have to be nice about it. It's that fucking serious. Y'all act serious when y'all go vote. When y'all go vote. Y'all act like I'm being too serious when I say fuck that shit. Man, come on, man. I thought we was taking all this shit serious, bro. Expect all of the fucking seriousness then. Like, ain't nobody standing on business about nothing. Y'all weird to me, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all just lost in the sauce, man. Y'all are okay with reality not matching your aspirations. Not matching their actions or fucking duties or oaths or offers or nothing. Don't nothing be matching. Anything fucking mismatched, wishy-washy, not quite on the fucking mark ass fucking bullshit. Y'all just let them go. Y'all just let them go, man. It ain't got nothing to do with Democrat or Republican, because both of those fucking ideas are fucked. Fuck you mean a democracy? That's mob rule. 51 people out of 100 people can tell the other 49 people that what they say is going to fly no matter what the fuck the 49 got to say about it until the next election cycle. No, that's not freedom, bruh. That's not freedom, so stop calling it free. Mob rule is not freedom. That's guaranteed that at the very fucking most 49 out of 100 people finna get treated like a bitch, like they don't quite own themselves until the next election cycle. And if the election cycle if the next election cycle moves forward in the same fucking direction, then those 49 people can be thrown into another 4 more years of them being dug, being thrown into a hole that they've been digging for themselves by giving into the game instead of fighting the fucking game. You're supposed to fight all these motherfuckers off you and go, nah, 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 nah. There's gonna be none of that. Y'all not the boss, and you think that you are, but you're not though. So whatever it takes to get, I have to say this to my kids, you're not the boss. Whatever it takes to get you to fucking understand that you're not the boss, I'm willing to do that. Because we can't be lost in the middle ground with this bullshit with you walking away thinking, yeah, I'm the boss, but you're not though. How long you gonna let them do this to me? I mean, it's just like kids. You spare the rod, spoil the child is what they say. Now, I'm not saying spank your kids, but what I'm saying is you gotta create some fucking sense of dominance. Because if you don't, what will happen? You already know what will happen. You give an inch, they take a mile. They grow to be 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and how wild are they then? And then after the fact, when they grow, you gotta watch them go out there and wreck their lives because they've been raising themselves. Like, come on, we all know that none of that makes any sense. And this government fucking civilian relationship is supposed to be the same way. We have to assert the dominance or expect for this to go in the opposite direction when you claim that the power is in the fucking people and that they are public servants. This is all the shit that you say, but the reality don't match. Fuck, if it does and I'm tweaking, then somebody say that. I need a cop or a judge or a lawyer to tell me that everything I'm saying, I'm not matching reality at all, that I must be delusional as fuck. Because everything is peachy. Everything is cool. Ain't no government officials out there fucking breaking no fucking oaths to office and committing fucking harsh, crazy crimes, or walking around with this sense of impunity that they can just speed and do whatever the fuck they want, like that district attorney, this IG video that's going kind of viral right now. This bitch got pulled over. The cop had to follow all the way to her house, begging her to just fucking give in, and she wouldn't. And I ain't see no headlock, no pepper spray. He didn't draw his gun on this bitch or nothing, because she's a female white woman district attorney that made it all the way to her house. He wasn't finna do what he would have did to me. Now, who in this fucking country or in the world could look at that particular situation and say, Trey, he would have treated you the same way with some respect? It's the cop. He's just trying to be cool. He don't understand what's going on. He's trying to handle this peacefully without incident. That's untrue. That nigga would have shot me. That cop would have shot me, bro. We can stop playing the fucking game. Whenever we can see these different things manifested in ways that are crying out to us that something has gone wrong and that we need to get a better control over the things that we put our trust in, so that these things don't become dominant over our lives. The alarm's been going off for 250 fucking years, I think. this is me complaining about 250 years before I even fucking got here, 210, 15 years before I even got here, that this path was set for me, that I would have to deal with the consequences and repercussions later on in my life, and y'all act like some way, somehow, I have to play the game. Me, this is one fucking person out of 300 plus million fucking people. That I can't be heard because they go, man, go cast your vote. That's how you make your voice heard. Man, you make your voice heard with a fucking 556, a 76239, or the fucking 300 blackout. I like that one. 9mm, all types of shit that you can employ to fucking make your voice heard. And that don't even fucking sound threatening, really, because they should have expected it. And I thought that's what your Constitution was saying, since you love the Constitution so much. Tell that part, that the Constitution is supposed to be a warning that if they fuck up, we will bang shit. Is that not what it's also supposed to be saying? I don't understand why everybody act like this is the understanding, and that's why you love the Constitution, and the fucking politicians want you to fucking rock with the Constitution because they believe that they are operating proficiently inside of the Constitution. All y'all act like y'all know and love the Constitution so much. How about both sides, you gov-loving pussies, and you political fucking nasty fucking swine ass, dirty ass pig motherfuckers? How about all of y'all goofy asses admitted that the Constitution says that if they do not abide by the shit that like they supposed to, shit is supposed to fucking fly. They supposed to be swinging and hanging. It's supposed to be a little bit of chop chop going on, fire squad, all type of shit. Am I wrong? Why else did you trust them? I thought this threat on their motherfucking life and their promise to be fucking public servants operating in the best interest of the public, I thought all of that was part of the terms and agreement. If I can point out that they fucking it up, y'all better sharpen them guillotines and stop fucking playing with me, because that's the rest of the fucking story, and it ain't my idea or no threat from me. This is what they agreed to. And if I'm lying, then say I'm lying. That they never agreed to none of that. That was never on the table. That it was never required for them to understand and agree to that as part of the deal of them accepting this public service that they supposed to be performing for the people. Shut y'all stupid ass up and stop acting like a bitch. All you bitch ass haters on my tube, shut up. Pussy, you got no idea who you talking to. Shut your bitch ass up. All y'all some hoes compared to me, all you fucking haters. I guarantee you a pussy. I guarantee you won't even go outside with your gun like I do. Scared about what you're gonna look like to the public or to the police. So shut your pussy ass up. Cause something that y'all are guaranteed scared of or uncomfortable with or don't want to have to deal with, I deal with that shit with a smile on my face. Dare anybody to say anything to me when I'm standing here looking for the fucking hug? You bet not say nothing to me. Checkmate, pussy, all y'all. Motherfucker, let me sip my motherfucking raspberry lemonade. Y'all some hoes, bruh. Kiss my dick. If I'm doing too much, you're not taking serious enough what the fuck it is that we supposed to be talking about. Motherfuckers don't know the past. Y'all don't know no world history. Y'all don't know that this shit look like a rerun to motherfuckers like me, because I see what they doing. It's a rerun. I've seen this show before. Uganda, Austria, Germany, the Czech Republic, they fucked them up. Right? Come on, man. Y'all tweaking, bro. It's strange to me. People just think that I'm doing too much, or that they don't understand where I'm coming from, or I'm being too aggressive, or I'm this, or I'm that. There's no way in hell that you can know what I know and be accounting for all of these things when you try to calculate what it is that you see in the world. You couldn't do all of that and remain calm. The two things don't make no sense. How you gonna be calm? It's hard to. And you can remain calm and cool, then I also believe that the difference between you being calm, cool, collected, and not even really turned up by the reality of any of this shit like at all. If you don't fucking turn up at all and go, man, what the fuck? At least a little bit. You don't got to do it like me. But there's something about the realization of this shit that should kind of steal all of your attention for a moment while you take a moment of silence for the fact that this country has died a long time ago. If it don't make you do that, you're not paying attention enough, because it should make you do that. Period. And if you ain't got no fire in you at all about it, the difference between where you are right now, being all cool, chill, nonchalant about it right now, the difference between that and the fire that it would take for you to actually save yourself from what it is that they got going on is too great that I don't think you're ever going to stand up and go, I am prepared and willing to make all of this shit stop, because it has come to that point. And even if that means a whole bunch of marching, protesting, making people more informed of what it is that's going on, because really, honestly, motherfuckers, they got to stand next to me and fight a revolution like that. They say 3% is of the population is enough to launch a revolution. It probably is. I think 3% of us can make all the shit stop. I think. But I think that we can get 10 or 15% easily. I think we can overwhelm them so much that it won't be a fucking shot fired. I think we can scare the fuck out of them big time, especially if all of the other people, most of the other population either agree with us or they can see that something beneficial is intended by calling for a standstill in the economic arena. So that we boycott and protest everything that they got going on by sheltering in place on our own terms to make their money train stop. That's step number one in the fucking revolution. And if people can get along with that enough to make that effective, I would also imagine that all of those same people that will support that to help us get past that stage will also stand out of the way at the very least. If there was a physical fight for a revolution, just stay out the way. That's it. Just move. If you're not going to help us do that part, then at least stand out of the way and know that we will be doing that shit for y'all. Because everybody know that government is bad enough, and that you've already heard plenty of deal breakers throughout your life to know that they deserve certain things, tactics of like correcting their behavior, so to speak, like they would like to do to us about people like me saying the shit that I'm saying. When in reality, how many times I gotta fucking tell you? How many times I gotta say it? That anybody think that I'm overdoing it or talking too tough or sounding kind of threatening is ridiculous, because it says in their own fucking oaths of office that if they violate that Constitution and violate the oath of office and everything that entails, that they deserve something that's supposed to happen to them for that. I'm only repeating what it is that they already agreed to. So I'm not threatening nobody. I'm just surprised at what it is that that we give them the trust in, for them to be who they are. We trust them off the oath, saying that, okay, we can trust these people in this position of power that we see that they can abuse, and we allow them to, because we told them that if they abuse it, we was going to fuck them up, and they said okay. So when I point that out, that that's how that went, don't be mad at me if I go, I can show y'all that they fucked up. Now fuck them up for that. That's weird, bruh. That's weird that they would call me a domestic terrorist if I say that out loud. That's crazy. That just means that I'm right, too. Because that's what they would do. That's what the domestic terrorists would do. They the domestic terrorists, and that's what they would say. That anybody talking against us to point out the things that we have done that might bring what we're doing to a halt. Because this is a few. I'm gonna say this and then I'm out of here. There's a few more things that they understand about us. Is that they believe that the public will sway with whoever appears to be right and who also has the biggest voice, the loudest voice. So they try to have the loudest voice when they're in the wrong, so that there's a competing idea about some of the shit that they got going on. They have to demonize that, because either they think that y'all are stupid and y'all just going to listen to whoever's talking, and that should be an insult, or they think that you guys are smart enough that if you hear clear, coherent examinations of both sides of this government issue, in regards to if they're broken their oath of office or not, to get us in this predicament that we have ourselves in, yes or no. That's a simple question. We can go straight to that, and then let that spider web into investigations, starting from the top all the way down, to see if we can say, yeah, we can blame our state of political positioning that we have right now on the fact that the government is being run by criminals, legit convicted criminals, because we tried and convicted all of them. Look at this. And this explains why everything is fucked up, because they're all criminals. I think that's the conclusion that we would come to. I should be able to say that they agreed to being examined in that way and accepting all of the fucking punishment too. So they can shut the fuck up talking to me. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You threatened yourself when you took that oath. You stepped in the line of fire when you did that. This is not a threat to y'all. I just want everybody to play by all the rules, because that's what y'all like to do. That's what y'all told me. The laws and rules reign supreme, law of the land, yada, yada, yada. Live and then die by that shit too, you punk ass bitch. Fuck y'all. Now, what's up? Am I wrong? Call me wrong. Fucking goofies. RPM Trey Vietnam and this bitch Wu Bang get a fucking gun today, and then tell anybody who wants to hurt you, when you was just going about your day, you weren't even worried about them. Now all of a sudden they show up like, hey, we come here to potentially hurt you about this and that. You automatically won. You don't got to let them do that. They're automatically in the wrong. It doesn't even matter what it is that they're talking about. If they can't say, here's a victim with some testimony and some proof of some damages that you have put, that you have forced upon them, either upon their person or upon their property, whether you fucking destroyed it or deprived them of it, we got something to talk about. All of that makes sense. Even the bad guy on the other end of that type of shit, he knows that somebody's supposed to come see him about that shit. No bad guy who's really a bad guy is going to question the fucking consequences and repercussions of what he's doing because he knows that he deserves it deep down. He can't even play. He won't even front like that. They start negotiating. They start negotiating what kind of sentence they gonna get. When he know that he stole that car, ran from the police, they tried to pit maneuver this motherfucker 2 or 3 times. He got on foot and took off and ran. He's not going to fucking argue with you when you say, "Hey man, you stole that car and you got to pay for that, right?" He's going to go, "Yeah, I know. You caught me red-handed. Well, where can I argue this? My morals won't even allow me to pretend like I'm innocent about this. This is what the car thief would say to you." These gun owners, these millions of gun owners that the ATF is threatening with this bullshit pistol-based rule that they still pushing on, we're all confused of how, like, what it is that we did wrong when we bought these things legally and you can't point to a victim. We bought them legally and then you can't point to a victim. Inside of your own fucking bullshit game of the law society, you sound stupid. When you consider the fact that y'all should have never said nothing to us in the first place, and the second you do, you're going to start to look too much like the tyrannical government that we're supposed to look out for to even let you talk about that. Y'all are fucking dead wrong, man. I don't know why I'm supposed to accept y'all. Who in their right mind wants me to chill and just let them do this? Man, I love y'all, man, but y'all can stop being bitches any day now, okay? Stop that shit, bro. Y'all making us all look bad by being bitches because they keep on marching on because they thinking, yeah, we wrong, but fuck they gonna do about it? Nothing. Tell whoever fucking kicking them the game, giving them all of the juice, tell him to shut up. Tell the rest of them to put their guns down. We want all them guns. During an invasion, man, we got aliens at the mall in Florida, Chinese balloons and shit flying over the fucking country, and we go, how'd they get here? Everyone's confused. How secure are we? Really? That was showing our weakness from the north and the south. It's like they're giving us warnings. And technically we are surrounded. California has been weakened with the gun laws. That's the West Coast. Then we got the southern border that's obvious, an obvious point of contention. Then we got the north. Then the Chinese balloon came over American U.S. Border between us and Canada from the north. They came from the north, right? That balloon shit. They telling y'all something. Militarily, all of that looks like something, and they take it seriously when they got to do their job. For you to adopt the mental train of thought to at least try, make a grab for it, the strategical mental train of thought that a military general would have when you make these honest observations that the South, the North, and the West are currently being exposed for being weak points, and then we have this potential invasion on the country. I don't know how y'all can talk to me about gun laws or anything at all. I think all of y'all are absolutely out of your fucking minds. It's so weird how easy this shit is to me and how hard it is for other people to go, yep, or fuck that. Don't even, if you didn't figure it out until you heard me, I mean, welcome to the party, but goddamn, it shouldn't have took me. We know all of this stuff. I've covered this much of how many details I can fucking give y'all about different conspiracy theories and other fucking angles to look at this shit that'll blow your fucking mind. You have no idea. Or maybe you do. To which I say thank you for fucking understanding. Thank you for being aware of how the world works and then having an opinion about it. People that don't know how the world works, but then they got these strong opinions about it, man, slap yourself. RPM Trade Vietnam and this bitch, Wu Bang, boy, this is a W. That stands for Wu Bang, which means get a fucking gun, fuck what they say. Get multiple fucking guns, the extended magazines and all of that. Get it all. It's all for you.